And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us.
MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the New York Mets going up against the Colorado Rockies. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. And pitching in this game, Ryan Rollison. What do you look for here?
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
And a swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Starling Marte up to hit. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 down. Here's a Mets lineup now. This is one of the best teams in the league when it comes to drawing walks, Chris, so we'll probably see a very patient approach from them.
Yeah, Boogie, that's often what leads to a lot of runs scored. You get runners on base, you work that pitch count up for the opposing pitchers, and then you take advantage when they make mistakes. You get into that bullpen. You can tell that everyone up and down this lineup just comes in with a great plan of attack, a lot of patience, just like you said.
Line drive. And that should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Here's Pete Alonso. Big time power. That one ripped. Nice grab on the run. Runner tags at second. Throw cut off to third. Not in time. He's safe.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
And now here's Jeff McNeil.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
And foul ball. Swing, and all the bat went flying there.
0-2 with the count.
Two outs. There's a swing and a drive. And it stays fair. Soto scores. And they take a 2-run lead.
He was all over that one. Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder.
Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. In for a strike. 0-1. McNeil off of first with 2 away. And it's through for a hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And stepping in for New York, Brett Beatty. And a foul ball. And a pitch. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Two on, 2 outs. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. 1 run is in. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He really stung that pitch and drove it deep, but pretty surprised he didn't end up on second base right there. I think he probably should have. But you know what? We'll give credit to the defense for holding him to a long single.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. So up next for New York, Francisco Alvarez. They take the force out. They limit the damage here. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Mets 3 and the Rockies coming up. And we're back. And on the hill in this one, Clay Holmes. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
They're off to a great start. 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ball game.
Got him swinging.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle, so I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Tyro Estrada to the plate. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
1 out, base is empty. Rips one to right, and foul ball. The 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
And that's a fair ball. And it gets by him. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Turned on that inside pitch nicely and ripped it down the line to pick up 2 bases. That can be a tough pitch to keep fair, but his timing was great.
So runner at second, 2 down. Ryan McMahon getting ready to hit.
Well, here's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Second inning coming up here in Denver. It's the Mets 3 and the Rockies nothing. Back here in Denver, new inning getting started, and stepping in for New York, Ronnie Mauricio. Rollison back to work. Foul ball. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Liner, and this could be trouble.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Brandon Nimmo. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Mauricio gets his lead at first with nobody out. Got him to chase one above the zone there.
Feel that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Oh, 2 now. Line and a base hit into right. And it's now first and second to start the inning. Here's Starling Marte. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that is downstairs. And that is ball 1. Fastball is outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Right through there for a strike.
2-1.
Line drive. And he beats it. He's safe. Here's Juan Soto. He doubled home a run in his first AB. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Base hit. 1 run is in. And they don't push it. Runner holds at third. Base is loaded now with still nobody out.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Ryan Rollison out of the game, and the opener strategy clearly didn't work out this time. New arm coming on. We'll be back after a short break. So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Seth Halverson.
And he comes on in a close game with a pretty big mess to clean up. He's going to have to make some great pitches the rest of this inning to keep him in it.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Roll to short, could be 2. Zips it to first, but the runner scores from third. Thought they had a shot at him at the plate. Jeff McNeil stands in. RBI single his last time up. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. 1 run across. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Shortened up the swing and went right back up the middle.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Here's the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Two on, 1 out. Cut on and missed at 101. And that's strike 1. Swing and a miss.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
That's a base hit as a run scores.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
So first and second with 1 man gone. Now the third baseman, Brett Beatty. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That one in triple digits.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And there's 2 down.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Freeman on the move. Makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. 9 men come to the plate. 4 score. Now to the bottom of the 2nd. It's the Mets 7 and the Rockies nothing. Back here at Coors Field, here's the shortstop at the plate, Brenton Doyle. The shortstop takes a ball.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Nimmo has it sized up. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Kyle Farmer batting with 1 down takes a strike. And he hits a ground ball right side and a foul ball. Ripped on a line. Makes the grab for the 2nd out. Two outs, base is empty. Keston Hiura up to hit now. And that misses. And that's ball 1. High fly ball, right field. Soto makes the catch, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ronnie Mauricio now. Halverson, 25 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round in 2023. In the air, left field, down the line. One away. So the batting order turns over. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. He's 2 for 2. That one fouled off. Yo, 1. And a swing and a miss.
2. No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Marte lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
2 outs, base is empty. Next offering in there for a strike. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for the Mets. And they hold a 7-0 lead. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Mickey Moniak. Lined, and that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Well, he left that changeup up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
0-2.
On the ground, 2 ball. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Jordan Beck. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Freeman stands at first with 1 out. And a big swing and a miss.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Man at first, 1 away. Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Now it's the second baseman, Thairo Estrada. Struck out swinging his first time. That one finds the corner, and that is strike 1. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. So 1 left for Colorado. They continue to trail 7-0. On to the 4th, and stepping in for New York, Juan Soto. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire
He's
over,
out.
and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Now here is Pete Alonso. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, number 45, getting ready to come on for Bud Black. In the air, left field, Beck has a beat on it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Two down, bases empty. Now it's the DH, Jeff McNeil. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Hit in the air, center field, Freeman. And that'll do it. Nothing doing here this half. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Mets 7 and the Rockies nothing. Back here in Denver, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Hunter Goodman. Now he breaks his bat. Oh, he gloves it. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And it's fouled away. This one popped up. Marte moves under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Brenton.
2 outs, base is empty. Brenton Doyle will hit next. Fly to left his first time. Just missed. That's towards center. Taylor moving under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here at Coors Field, and now Tyrone Taylor. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Halverson back to work. Left field. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
And next for the Mets, Brett Beatty. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. He swings and fouls one off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Alvarez, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Just off the outside edge, and the count even 1-1. Swings through that one for strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. But they're still in control. It's 7-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. So in now for Colorado, Kyle Farmer. Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul.
Well, he got a first pitch breaking ball right there that he clearly liked the look of. Just needed to let it travel a little longer.
That misses.
1-1.
And the count is 1-1.
But all these Rockies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Grounds one to short. Over to first.
He's out.
And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Here's Castanheira. He's 0 for 1. First pitch misses. The Rockies with a lot of ground to make up. Last half of inning number 5. Now 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
2 down, base is empty. Next for Colorado, Mickey Moniak. And a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Tyler Freeman digging in for the Rockies. And that drops in for a strike. Moniak at second with 2 down. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Mets 7 and the Rockies nothing. And we're back. Top 6. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ronnie Mauricio. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Beck makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Brandon
Back to the top of the lineup, Brandon Nimmo now at the plate.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Nimmo goes 6 feet 3 inches, 205 pounds, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of Wyoming. Comes up empty. Action in the pen down there. Number 45, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. The Mets up big in this one, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Lifted in the air, right center field. Freeman sizes this one up. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Starling Marte. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. He was late there. Strike one.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. Bottom of the sixth. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Jordan Beck. And that one pulled foul. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Tyro Estrada digs in now. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And it falls. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Now the Rockies catcher, Hunter Goodman, 1 for 2. Liner caught it second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
2 on with 1 out. Here's Ryan McMahon now. Outside low, 1-0. Foul ball there. Two on, 1 out. So now 1-2.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And that one is off the wall. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score. It's 7-2.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
1 out, runner at second. Brenton Doyle getting ready to hit. That misses, and it's 1-0. McMahon over at second, 1 down. And another ball.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
Alonso sizing this one up. Has room, and he makes the catch. Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. 0 for 2 in this one. Fly ball down the line. Soto really on his horse for it. Squeezes it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's 7-2. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, number 45.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Check swing, now an appeal to third. And James Kingsley says he won around. Now one miss.
Well, these Mets really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. So far, they have 6 hits in the counts where the pitcher has had the advantage, so it hasn't been easy for them, but they're finding a way to get it done.
That one not close. And that's ball 3. And that is out of play. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. And first offering is fouled off. And that's outside. This one in the air, center field. Freeman settles underneath it. Corrals it. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And now the DH, Jeff McNeil. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Late on that fastball.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
McNeil on at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
And down on strikes he goes. That's out number 3. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Mets 7 and the Rockies 2. Back here in Denver, set for the last half of the 7th. And now the first baseman, Keston Hiura. Center field. Taylor ranging after it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Mickey Moniak will hit next. He's been a great free agent sign. Right through there for a strike. This to third, Beatty. Throw to first in time.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Tyler Freeman. To the right side, Marte. Throws to first in time. Inning over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They're down 5. It's 7. Back here at Coors Field, here's the third baseman, Brett Beatty. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one, out in front that time.
0-2.
That missed
One
by a
ball,
lot.
two
Ball
strikes.
one.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Handles, throws to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Here's the catcher to hit, Francisco Alvarez. 0 for 3 in this one. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
0-1.
Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Look out!
Time out.
And
Ball
it
got
hit him.
right there.
He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Ronnie Mauricio now at the plate, 1 for 3. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with 1 down.
Waste no time there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And here is Brandon Nimmo. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
On the outside corner, and the count 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Well done behind the dish.
Up next to the net.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now the number 2 hitter, Starling Marte. 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Freeman. Long run on his horse. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. 1 run across. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Juan Soto now. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen. New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Jimmy Herget.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
Alonso at the plate and takes high there. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away. So now here's the Mets DH, Jeff McNeil. In the air, right field, Moniak in position. Drops into the glove, and that is that. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mets 9 and the Rockies 2. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
Gets the slider in there for a strike. Do you remember when Tim Kirkchin ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
That one down the line, and that's just foul.
I wanted to race the freeze with 1 point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, they'd have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you. One down, base is empty. Fouled off left side. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 down, base is empty. Stepping in, Hunter Goodman. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Ripped to short. Mauricio with the throw to first. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They're down 7. It's 9-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Leading off, Tyrone Taylor. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
Ball 1, no strikes.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does. The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Swinging a foul straight back. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Beatty in the box now as he leaves that one up high. And another ball.
No strike.
There's a strike and a count 2-1. The Mets up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Baden at first, one gone. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit. The 1-2. And there's a ball. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That's the second out. Ronnie Mauricio digs in now. Herget, 31 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. That to right. Moniak. He makes the grab, and that is that. Mets leave one, but they still lead it 9-2. And we're back. So bottom of the ninth. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Ryan McMahon. Reed Garrett gets the ball now.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
That one's in there. Strike one.
All one's the count. Nope, that's inside.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. 1 out, bottom of the ninth. Next to hit for the Rockies, Brenton Doyle. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
This one spoked. Could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
All over that one right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And now it's going to be Kyle Farmer. 1 out, the runner at second here in the last half of inning number 9. And that one clips the corner. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. He's there. He's got it. 2 down. So they're down to their final out. So in now for Colorado, Keston Hiura. And that's in there for strike 1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.
This one ends the final 9-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.